Okay, it's a video that I'm creating because too many people have asked me how I make my videos. And this is basically it. It is long, it is tedious, and it is a pain in the freaking ass. This is a scene where the character is looking over the bridge and is going to jump over the bridge. Currently, he's tying something off. You can see his face is partially distorted. So I'm going to fix it so it looks relatively decent. It's little itty bitty details you're probably not going to notice, but I fix it anyways. Okay, so basically what we're doing in this scene is the guy's going to be tying something off, so you're going to see his arms moving, and then he's going to stand up, he's going to back up, and he's going to jump off. Pretty simple, but in order to do that, we have to make his arms look like he's moving. So we use a flamboyant red color over his current arms, his black arms, to cover up, just to show just the slightest change. You can see where the old arms were and the new arms are going to be. Delete the other arms. Extra pieces. Oops. Undo. The undo button is your friend, clearly. Get rid of all the black. Then you can go and make the other arms black. So now it looks like his arms have changed. But Bond's suit needs to be fixed. I don't actually have Bond's suit color on my hotbar, but what I can do is delete the black part out and then use the eyedropper and pick up the blue color and paste it into place, just like that. Okay. And we save, most important part, the jump. And that was one frame. Multiple frames required. Back up. Close that. Actually, might want to actually turn some music on, because music is important. This is quite tedious. It requires something playing in the background so it doesn't drive you nuts. Here we go. That's him. And that's him working his arms. 2 frames. No. Okay, so he's going to be backing up. You don't back up without looking behind you, so we're going to have to make this guy turn his head just a little bit. Maybe just a little glance, so that way he's not backing into something. Okay, so he's moving his eyes a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to keep this frame. I mean, he's not much of a change. It's very small, tedious. He's moving his eyes and his eyebrows and his mouth just a little bit, so it's like he's turning his head. And the only thing, you won't even notice this when you're watching it, because it's one frame and it's just a slight turn of the head kind of thing. But it's better than, as I found, the more detail you put into your drawings, the more you notice. I guess when I rewatch them, I can see where, like, emotionless face or like unmoving arms and legs kind of thing, you pick it up. So change his eyes, change his mouth, change his hair just a little bit, because your hair doesn't look the same from every angle, obviously. Fucking frizzy ass hair. Okay. And now we can save it. And we look at it. Okay, so Arms moving, head turning. A little bit, little things. 3 frames. Done. Open. You can right click on a picture and open it in Paint. Very useful, saves me lots of time. Don't really like the way his hair looks. Too much white in it, or too much of a fro. Kind of ridiculous. Fix the hair. Save it. Look at it again. Okay, now he has not enough hair. So now it looks like he got an instant haircut. So we'll open it back up, undo what we did, cut off a little bit less this time. Try not to make it so ridiculous. Save it, look at it again. Change photos, left, right. Okay, now it looks more understandable. Happy with that, I guess. Oh, I love you, Adele. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're going to cut him out of the picture entirely. We've already got it saved, so we're not going to lose anything. We highlight, because the black on black, if you right click to get rid of the black, it'll actually delete your line of the bridge. So you put a freaking white line there to block it off, and then you delete the black, delete the excess colors. You cut out the stuff that's too small for you to right click on to remove, and there you go. Now he's gone entirely. Save. I name this file the jump, and all the files after it are jump 1, jump 2, jump 3, jump 4, jump 5. So they're all in order, and you can look at them in order as you save your pictures. Basically, the concept is if you save them all with numbers, so you number them up all the way up as you're filming them out, and you can look at your pictures and just keep pushing left, 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 left. You can literally watch your own animation, what it's going to look like when you put it in Power Director. And let me back this up. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to make it appear as though he is standing up. What we have is our two pictures. Zoom in. Zoom in, okay. So now, yeah, close. Zoom in. Okay, now you can switch between the two pictures. The trick here is you want to add his feet where his other feet were standing. Like if you just draw it, like hand draw it like this, and then you look between the two pictures, you'll see his legs aren't even lining up. Look at that, it's terrible. Put your finger on the screen. Now, you can put your actual leg where his other leg is, where technically his foot is standing. Here are these other lines. And it's going to be kind of hard to see because I think the angle on the camera is pretty shitty. But look at his foot. I mean, his foot did not move, but his leg did, so it's like he's standing up. Your foot doesn't move when you stand up. It's just your legs. You're pushing yourself up. So, and the other leg, you can't see his foot. It's behind the wall. It doesn't matter. Now, he's hunched over in the first picture, which is cool. But when you stand up, you don't stay hunched over. So, we're going to add his torso. A new thing to Boredom Kills. We have thickness in people's bodies. Everybody else's body was just a line before, which wasn't really that big of a deal. But in this movie, I always upgrade all my videos just a little bit each time. So he's going to be a little bit hunched over, not really hunched over. Adding a curved line. Adding another curved line on the other side. So it looks like he's got a little bit of a manly chest. Look at that. See, now he's a little bit standing up. Now we just finished the video. Finish creating the head and the body. I might actually fast forward this when I go through drawing each line. I don't know. I don't think I will fast forward it because you guys got to see how painful. For me, it's like everybody watches the video and they're like, yeah, that was cool. But no, it's like, look at this. Tedious work. This is like 45 minutes worth of freaking work here. For 3-4 frames. My God. Okay, now he's standing up a little bit. His arms are moving back to their natural position. Other arm is still across his body. Might be an issue with the white. Boredom Kills hands has always been white. I don't know why. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll use the flamboyant red, and I'll make the box for the hand. And even though I only caught a little bit of the black, now I'll take... Damn it. Now I'll take the black, and I'll paste it in there. Make it white, so I cut out all that excess black. Now I can make it black, but what did I forget? I forgot the zipper, or no, yeah, there we go. The zipper on his suit is gray, but I don't actually have the color of his uniform, that blue. It's not an actual color that's actually on the template up there. I have to create it. I want them to be the same. If you don't make them the same, then you'll notice it, because when the frames are flashing by so fast, you can actually notice a color difference really easy. It's obvious, and it makes for shitty animation. See the picture of the guy standing up a little bit. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to take the cut, and I will cut out a section of its outfit. This is a little bit slowed down process of what I would normally do. I would normally do it much faster, but since I'm talking and trying to do it slow, I paste in the guy's new uniform, grab the color, slide it into place, and there it is. Now I can take the eyedropper, grab that color, and then paste it everywhere else. Blam. Uniform color transfer. Okay. Now, head size. Yay. Always worried about making the head size wrong. You want it to be the same, because he's not getting further away from the camera. He's actually staying the same. Looks about right. Compare. Zoom out. Make my pictures the same. Compare. Put your hands up open wide. Put your hands up side by side. Age don't matter like race, don't matter like place. Well, it's close enough, I guess. Try to size it up just a little. make our hair the new thing for Boredom Kills. Everybody's got hair. Unless you're wearing a hat, which I think everybody's going to be wearing a hat from now on, because hair sucks. Beautiful man hair. Oh, make him look just like Pierce Brosnan. Yes. It's like a reverse haircut. Beautiful. Gonna make him look like Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it's not quite right. A little bit too dark. Lighten it up a little. From a distance makes it look a little like a lighter black hair. Okay, now we got eyes. Eyebrows. Eyebrows are so important. I had no idea how important eyebrows were until I started doing animation. Without eyebrows, it's like impossible. You can't show emotion. Just a smiley face, unsmiley face. Doesn't quite cut it. Okay, white face. Zoom out. Yelling kids outside. One between the two frames. Lamb, crouched, standing, crouched, standing, crouched, standing. Awesome. And most important, save. Do not save, you will lose everything of value. The jump. 3. Okay, now our job gets a little bit easier. We're gonna cut him out again. Goodbye, Bond. Cut out his hair, his pain in the ass. Paste back into gray, so he's gone again. We have the other picture of him kneeling. We know basically where he needs to stand. And we're going to use that same tactic with the foot again. Touch the screen. That's where his foot starts. You don't want it identical, because when you stand up, you know, you're moving. He is going to be stepping backwards, so he's going to be a little bit further back with his foot than normal. Some legs in. Stick legs. Eventually I'll be like, everything will have thickness. It makes everything even harder to draw. But now he's standing fully upright. I don't like that. Regardless, commentary's starting to get too long. We're at like 18 minutes or something like that. YouTube only lets you have like 20-minute videos. Or they only let me have 20-minute videos. So I might pick this back up again later. Maybe if somebody says, you know, this video's been on YouTube for like 6 months and it has like 3 views, and somebody says, wow, that's really awesome, you should make a part 2, and I'll be like, fuck. Alright, fine. Thanks for watching. Later.